Welcome. Show number 20 for January 15th, 2009. It still blows me away every time I say 2009. I'm Dan Doherty, your host and CEO and founder of TipTopWebsite.com. Listen, TipTopWebsite.com, you need a website? Come here, create it for only $1. Our biggest package is $9.95 a month. It includes everything under the sun. Well, I don't know if I can really say everything under the sun, but it includes a lot, much more than other people. So check us out. $1 a month. Stay tuned. At the end of the show, I'll give you a free promo code for a free domain. Does that make sense? Free promo code? I'll give you a promo code for a free domain. All right? So get a website for $1. Get a domain. You can upgrade later to our $9.95 package you want, or stay with our $1 package. We never try to upsell you here. We really, really want you to be online. We have a great new email package we're going to have you check out too in the member section. Anyways, on to the show. Got some great technology news for you this week. Some fun stuff and a couple of hellos to my friends out there. All right. Amazon claims record holiday orders in the 2008 season. I think I might have mentioned it. If I didn't, let's just go over it real quick. Amazon's been around for 14 years. Remember, they got almost $1 billion in capital when they started. You know, they got 50, 60, 70, $100 million, $200 million, almost $1 billion to keep them afloat when they started 14 years ago. Remember the NASDAQ days? They were passing out tens of millions of dollars to everyone that had an idea on how to sell things on the internet. Most of those companies, most all of those companies went belly up. You know, people didn't know how to run them. They were spending millions of dollars on Super Bowl ads that made no sense. Amazon pulled through. Now it's your one-stop shop. I think it's one of the greatest shopping experiences on or offline. They do it right. The one-click system is fantastic. They ship the goods. You know it's the real deal coming to you. It's not some phony stuff. So check out these numbers. The company said more than 6.3 million items were ordered on the site worldwide for the peak shopping day of December 15th. 6.3 million items ordered on one day. Wow. Could you imagine going, I know a Macy's department store, I used to go there as a kid. They had one in San Francisco. Macy's just closed 11 stores. They can't compete with these, the brick and mortars can't compete with these online companies. 6.3 million items. I don't know what a good day for Macy's is, or Saks Fifth Avenue, or Bloomingdale's, or a single Walmart store, but 6.3 million items. That's crazy. It was 72.9 items ordered every second. And on that day, they shipped out 5.6 million units. 5.5 million units they shipped out in one day. That's crazy. I mean, I don't know how they're doing it. I mean, I've seen inside documentaries of Amazon. If you ever see him on TV, check it out. Jeff Bezos, the CEO, he has probably the most annoying laugh you've ever heard in your life, but he knows what he's doing. So, you know, everyone gives him a pass and a laugh. Anyways, there's some crazy numbers for you. That's how the online world works. When a company stands behind their product and does it right, they figured out a system. They have the magic key. So that's what's going on. I always say, I don't get money from Amazon. They're not a sponsor. But they've never done me wrong. You order something you don't like it, you send it back. It's always there in a couple days. Most of the items you get are free shipping. Always get the free shipping. Still there in a couple days. So that's that. Did you know CES was last week? Consumer Electronics Show. Segueing from Amazon over to CES. CES has been around for years. I think it started in the 50s. People would bring their, started in the 50s in New York. People would bring their, I'm gonna double check. I'm on the top of my head here. Products that debuted, the video cassette recorder debuted in 1970 at CES. We know it's been around since then. First held in 1967. So you can look it up, CES, what did I say, CES Web, cesweb.org, Consumer Electronics Show. Started in 1967. It definitely is cesweb.org. Now it's in Las Vegas every year. hundreds of thousands of people. I think they have 700,000 people show up there. Like 1970, they first showed the VCR there. Sony, Canon, Mitsubishi, Samsung, they all go there and they show off their products. You can go there. You have something really cool to show. A lot of people go and show their BlackBerry cases or their iPhone cases or their applications. They go and sell them there. When I say sell them, they sell them to retail stores. You can't really, you're not supposed to sell things there because you have to get a business license and it impedes on local businesses. But it's announcement of new products. Maybe the products are out now or they're coming out soon or next month. Anyway, CES is where it happens. And what was the big announcement this CES? The Palm Pre. Remember the Palm? People used to always walk around with their smartphones. These are just a smartphone. I mean, there's so much more than a phone now. They're just a pocket computer, but they're still called smartphones. I'm holding a BlackBerry Curve 8330 here. The Palm, people used to say, oh, I have a Palm. Even if they didn't have a Palm, they were just all Palms. Just like people say now, people used to always say, oh, I have a Walkman, even though it was a CD player or a cassette player. Remember Walkman? My 9-year-old son asked me the other day, he's reading books, said, what's a Walkman, Dad? I says, just like your iPod, but with a tape in there. Anyways, that's how far we've come so fast. So the Palm has a new Palm coming out called the Palm Pre, P-R-E, a little accent over the E, kind of a crazy name, but Palm stock was down to $1. I mean, the company was basically defunct. No one was buying the Palm anymore. People are buying the iPhone, the BlackBerry, and the new Android phone. So Palms come out and said, look, we've one more shot. They got $100 million people invested behind them. And they came out with the Palm Pre, and no one was able to touch it. Only the demonstrators were. But all the tech journalists that went out there said, that's it. I mean, that's the one. They said, Dan, this is the one that's going to take over. It may crush the iPhone, the BlackBerry. I mean, they're getting crazy. And those tech guys out there, I know, they already walk around with the Palm and the iPhone. Now they'll walk around with one more. But very interesting. I don't know. They don't have a exact date when it's going to come out. Let me see if they have some sort of, no, they're not telling you when it's going to come out. Meet Pre. I'm going to their website. I get the volume off. I don't want them getting upset that I'm showing the. Oh, look at this. Palm Pre. I'm at their website. It says Meet the Palm. And the flash has just stopped loading. And I think it crashed my browser. Wow. Off to a good start. Don't you hate that you go to a website and everything crashes? It's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 windows open, but that shouldn't do it. Anyways, check it out, the Palm Pre. Let me know what you think. If you have one, if you're going to get one, if you get your hands on one, send me an email, dan@tiptopwebsite.com. I don't know anyone that's actually got their hands on it, but the people that are Control-Alt-Delete. You know you can hit Control-Alt-Delete on your computer when things crash. And I'm going to click on Internet Explorer, and I'm going to click Close the program, and everything just closed. So all back to normal. Thanks, Windows. Thanks, Palm. Anyways, that's the new Palm Pre. That was the big hit. Huge screen TVs, thinner TVs, Blu-ray players, the Netflix built in the Blu-ray players, all those things I've talked about before. Those were big applications too, and big software and big hardware programs and products they were pushing at CES. But the Palm Pre, that's the one that stood out. That was the shining light. So keep an eye out for that. If anyone talks about Palm if they're dead, no, they're not. Their stock actually rose 35%. So it went from like $1 to like $1.35, which is huge if you bought 1 million shares of it. The day they announced it, and everyone went nuts. So check this out. I'm going to open my browser back up. I had this ready for you before it crashed, but it'll only take me a second because I can just copy and paste it. Australia is going to start filtering the internet. Everyone wants to filter the internet from kiddie porn. Hey, anyone under 18